Hello.
Hello, my name is Michael Evans.
Richard Obi.
Richard Children at the moment.
And today we just finished playing Rail Raiders Infinite.
I will give you my opinions first because I will have to leave the room. I am coughing like a chimney at the moment.
This is the box I have. I'll go into that once Richard Children is finished.
It's a interesting game. The fact that you have 3 actions, only 2 of them can be the same, makes it a bit more interesting because you're sitting there thinking, oh, if I kill those 2 guys, I can't loot because I just moved in here. I'm just clearing the path for somebody else. Also, there's a lot of screw you going on, which is always fun when you can happily screw another player by, oh yeah, I might lose $1 if I do this, or I might get moved around. Whatever.
If you had $1.
Yeah. And the game before we played this game, when we were making sure we knew the rules, a certain person was skunked. The game ended, and he did not have a single dollar.
The last round, I could have at least got a loot card.
Yes, but
somebody decided... somebody, there was only one person on that card, decided, no, he can't even have a loot card. We're not even going to let him have that in this game.
So he wasn't skunked, he was double skunked. No treasure, no loot, no equipment, nothing.
I was double something.
Anyway, that's my opinions, and I'm about to start coughing again, so I wouldn't quickly leave the frame. Have fun.
I made the mistake of backing this on Kickstarter. So I backed it in... was it spring of 2016?
Many moons
I was
ago.
supposed to get it in October 2016. Long story short, I got it in May 1st, 2018. Now, the long part of the story is, well, first off, it went to retail about May of 2017. It was on discount bins by the end of 2017. That's when we got it. Another thing is, the Kickstarter page said we were going to get the retailer box, and this was going to be for the Kickstarter special stuff. We did not get the retailer box, we just got this. Which, honestly, I was really pissed off about at first, but, I've grown to be okay with that. The controversy first started when they said that, rather than having the miniatures for the law bots all blue, and the character and the player characters all gray, all the characters were going to have gray bases, even the law bots. I was thinking, that's a minor thing. I'm not too worried about it. People were in outrage over that. Looking at them now, I would really wish I had kept them that way. But then again, I'm probably going to paint at least the bases different color for each law boss, because the law boss are really hard to tell apart. More things they did. Well, they lied to us because they said they weren't going to go to Essen. Yeah, go to Essen with this unless they got to us first. No, it wasn't Essen. It was Gen Con, because they sent it to like 5 backers. Like, well, we sent it to some of you. Around Gen Con 2017. Then they went to Essen. They said, we're not going to take it to Essen to sell it in Essen before we get the backers. 5 German backers got it before Essen. Everything else, everyone else, no. They started sending it out January of 2018. February of 2018 said, okay, we're finished. We got it all sent out. Not a Kickstarter. They said it on their Facebook page, so anyone in that Facebook didn't realize that it was finished and didn't even send it to half the people. I got it because for about 3 months, at least once a week, I was sending them email saying, "Where's my game?" Politely, but once a week, I was sending them email saying, "Where's my game?" So I finally got it. And so. If you watch the playthrough, you know that we played with some of the characters, that were Kickstarter special, not exclusive. If this makes money, they're probably going to put those out. This did not make money. Like I say, about half a year after it was released, about a year before I got it, it was in discount bins. So it's probably not popular enough to put out the cool characters. Now, as part of Kickstarter exclusive stuff, I got, rather than these cardboard tokens, which are really nice cardboard tokens for money, they gave us plastic money, which all look the same but are different sizes.
Barely.
Barely. So I play with the cardboard tokens. And they sent, rather than the cardboard first player token, they sent us this poker chip, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, and I really like poker chips, but this one I like a lot better. So I play with this one. This was the only Kickstarter exclusive stuff I think came with it, which is nice. I like that they did that. It would have been nice how they sent it to us before they sold it, but no, I'm gonna stop harping on that.
For now.
What I'm gonna harp on now is the
Wait, there's more.
expansions, which you can pick up, and each one adds an extra. Unless you add an extra player to it, because the base game is like 4 players. One expansion is 5, the other expansion is 6. Now these are pretty good size. This is about the size that the retail game would be, but in the expansion, this is what you get. So you got this big, huge box. Oh yes, and you get a single 5 dice and a rule sheet. So you get. I'm gonna make sure player has to tell me this is in frame. It shows off as well, but all that extra space. Now
That could have been a baggie.
it could have been like a quarter of the size. Now I don't care that much about that. Personally, I think it's funny. A lot of people are pissed off about it, but seriously, complete waste of space. But considering it was $50 for the base game and $25 for these, it wasn't not a bad price point. It's just there's really no reason for these to be this big.
That would also increase the shipping because of the size of that.
Yeah, that's true. It would have cost us less to ship, but then again, honestly, it probably cost them more to ship it to us because they charged us shipping 2 years before they sent it.
Now, just to jump back in for a moment, the last Kickstarter I had delivered was the War and Flames one, where everything was communicated to all the backers to the point where one of the people lived near the factory that was printing it and asked if he could pick it up there. Not only was he allowed to pick it up there to get it first, they also refunded his shipping and handling because he was just picking up the factory. That's how you run a good Kickstarter.
Yes.
And they shipped 4,800 counters.
Now, like I said, they got caught in quite a few mistruths. They got caught in quite a few mistruths about this. I'm not going to say they haven't out loud, but there's a lot of angry people. I think a lot of the reason this went, like I say, this one is popular as it could have been is because so many people are pissed off over the Kickstarter. Now, I'm going to stop harping on the Kickstarter and I'm going to start talking about the game. I really like this game. This is a lot of fun if you know what you're looking for. It's just a light, quick game. It's not, there's no real heavy strategy or anything like that in it. It's just a light, quick game. I think it's really fun. My wife says that and I think she might be right, that they could have done the same thing with standees, and it would have been pretty much the same game. Personally, I don't want to give up the miniatures. I'm glad I got miniatures, but really, it could have been standees, lower price points, lower weight, lower shipping costs, but still, the game is fun if you know what you're going into. A lot of reviewers don't like it because they were expecting a heavier game than what it was. If you go in knowing that it's just a light, fun, quick game, it's not bad. And you can get it pretty cheap now because, it's on discount most places. So, it's one of those games where if you're just looking for something quick, some sort of family game, it's a nice, quick family game.
I like the game. It is fun. I wouldn't want standees. I like having the little figurines. They're neat. They're cool. I know it's from a different company, but they really look like the characters from Arcadia Quest. And it would be really cool if they actually did something and crossed them over.
Well, when Arcadia Quest started, I think Ninja Division was connected to them somehow. And then Accumulator not and Ninja Division split ways.
Because they saw what they were going to do with the Kickstarter and said, fuck you!
Well,
I mean,
Palladium really screwed the pooch on the
everything. I mean,
No,
Robotech.
on the Robotech Kickstarter, and I believe Ninja Division was involved in that too. So
Well-
I'm wondering how much Ninja Division had to do with that, and how much was actually Palladium. So
I've heard of Ninja Division helping other people fulfill their Kickstarter orders. They never went well.
So it's gotten to the point where I'm not going to back anything involving Ninja Division, and if Ninja Division recommends something, I stay away from that campaign. So if you're watching and you're thinking about running a campaign, and you have some connection to Ninja Division, don't mention it. Basically, I really like the game. I really don't like Ninja Division or Soda Pop Miniatures. The Soda Pop Miniatures or slash Ninja Division. Their Kickstarter policy is awful. Apparently, is basically grab the money and run, or maybe send this thing, because there are people about a year before this was released. There's Super Dungeon Explorer Legendary was kickstarted. People are still waiting for that to finish being in finish developing. And although they might got started into production. But yes, Ninja Division / Soda Pop Miniature is bad. Rover's Infinite, it's pretty good if you're looking for a lightweight game.
it's fun. I had fun. I like making my cry.
Well, I swore more than I cried, but there was a little.
There
buzzes.
was.
There was both.
We
There
almost
was
had to get a
also
new
there was
table.
also table slapping and
The table almost came to me.
yeah, I almost flipped the table when when Richard Chilton wouldn't let me have that one draw at the end of the game. I almost flipped the table. If
If you
The
saw
only reason I did that was because it was funny.
it was so
I can
funny.
while I can respect that, I don't like it that it was me.
It
It
took
would have been,
depends
fun,
on- it
it
depends
would
on
have been
who's-
funnier if it was player X.
Yes, it depends on who's slipping on the piano peel. I get it.
It took him 30 minutes to calm down and stop swearing.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
It
It's a good thing the cops didn't
it
show up
wasn't
then.
more than 28 minutes.
It was more like 28. Oh, yes.
It wasn't more than 28 minutes. Don't exaggerate.
Yes. But anyway, those are opinions.
Yep.
My voice is gone.
Like, subscribe.
Comment. Definitely comment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let us know if you liked our video. Let us know if you backed it. And have anything to say about Ninja Division and Soda Pop Miniatures.
And I'm sorry for coughing through the entire thing.
Most of that's going to be edited out.
Yeah, you can't edit out all the coughing.
Not all of it, but
I've been coughing for the last 12, 13 days. Saw my doctor today. He said, if you're still coughing in a couple days, get this prescription filled. Because you've got to wait 2 weeks to make sure it's not just a virus. Anyway, that's our opinions. We liked it. Yeah, we didn't like how we got here.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
thank you for watching.